your bitch and watch Swills Edition.
Stop your bitch and watch Swills Edition.
This is family, this is family. Whoop whoop.
Stop your bitch and watch Swills Edition.
Stop your bitch and watch Swills Edition.
Stop your bitch and watch Swills Edition.
This is family.
Family up in this bitch. Y'all can't do the wicked shit like this. Family up in this bitch. Ay, ay, ay. Family up in this bitch. Y'all can't do the wicked shit like this. Family up in this bitch. Ay, ay, ay.
I'm jacking off in the kitchen while I'm watching Swills Edition. When it's over, I always feel like something's missing. Pants get a real hollow feeling, like a part of my soul just slipped through the motherfucking ceiling. I need a family, loud and obscene. Sharing all love, giving it back to the homies. Can I get a whoop whoop, wicked clown love? Throw your hands in the sky with the WC up. This is more than a game, it's the world that we claim. A tribe of outcasts, we will spare my name to fame. I'm a misfit, a reject, a painted face poet. Everywhere I go, I'm a juggalo, I'll make sure you know. We ain't here to blend in, we're here to stand loud. Freak show spirits walking under dark clouds. As the acid rain pours, I need you screaming loud. We are spam-a-leak to a dead in the ground. Jacking off in the kitchen while I'm watching Swills Edition. When it's over, I always feel like something's missing. Pants get a real hollow feeling, like a part of my soul just slipped through the motherfucking ceiling. I need a spam-a-leak, loud and obscene. Sharing all love, giving it back to the homies. Can I get a whoop whoop, wicked clown love? Throw your hands in the sky with the WC up. I'm a spam-a-leak crusader, carry a message, we are the saviors. Even if you leave, you'll see our progress later. Allowing to make a demonstration, spam the love like we're impatient. See us through all the nations, different kinds of occupations. There for each other, which keeps bringing changes. Trying to help the youth to join in new vibrations. Look at all this love that you've been hating. It's the same type all my life that I've been craving. I'm jacking off in the kitchen while I'm watching Swills Edition. When it's over, I always feel like something's missing. Pants get a real hollow feeling, like a part of my soul just slipped through the motherfucking ceiling. I need a spam-a-leak, loud and obscene. Sharing all love, giving it back to the homies. Can I get a whoop whoop, wicked clown love? Throw your hands in the sky with the WC up. This is my dream, to make it on the scene, using the words that feel the most to me. Isn't it crazy I made it to the top 3? Your favorite shitty rapper's heading where he's supposed to be. See, every person has a purpose, let us share your dreams. Don't be nervous, time to unveil the curtains. No longer do you have to feel worthless. Take our hand, trust us, you deserve this.
It's always been the same shit. Taking aim, guarantee I won't miss. Who's next? I see you writing them Jackson, counterfeiting with the flexing. Who's next? I think your bubble might burst. Gonna have to put your ego in the hearse. Who's next? And to everybody listening, I hope you all hate me now. Who's next?
Because to me, you're nothing but another victim.
Uh-oh.
And if you haven't figured it out, you're next.
Who's next? I see you writing them Jackson, counterfeiting with the flexing. Who's next? I think your bubble might burst. Gonna have to put your ego in the hearse. Who's next? And to everybody listening, I hope you all hate me now. Who's next?
When I'm swilling. When I'm swilling, I get rowdy. Head movies playing loudly. The chat is laughing proudly. Memes stacking up around me. When I'm swilling, the timeline scattering wrath, dropping raps and battering topics we keep shattering. Notes lost, who's tracking? When I'm swilling, just got a pen out quick as a flashy sketch out. Another dick on the layout, everybody wildin', shout out. Segos crashing, jokes in the air all clashing. We never plan the fashion, but chaos fuels the passion. No script alive, yet the nonsense will thrive. From the live stream I dive, and this circus vibe survive. When I'm swilling, loud personality, chaos the reality. We roast with brutality, wrath, rhyme, fatality. When I'm swilling, mad memes are singing, the Discord keeps on dinging. Ooh, let's clip they bringing. I keep my hot take swinging. When I'm swilling, I'm super late, structures busted, don't debate. Why though? That's just a fate. Is this playing odds? Great. We heavy, unorganized, funny shit, improvised. The whole night's energized. Let the chat go demonized. Everything's a joke. The Twitch logs overflow, so loud the speakers blow. We swill this till we crow. Swilling. Swilling. Swills edition. Swilling.
Welcome in the world of cyberbeats.
DJ!
In the mix.
I've got the power!
Enjoy.
And your death comes wicked, painful, and slow at the hands of Malenko. Malenko in your mind. This is all because of you.
Welcome to the stream, where the guests get grilled, swill tapping in with a voice so chill. Mic in his hand, chat locked and on. One wrong word, you'll get memed and farmed. Breath in the back like, yo, let's get weird. But his co-host status got the comments all smeared. Trying to ride the wave, but he barely in the frame. Still louder than the guests when he yelling out names. Swill got backs like a juggalo sleuth. Pull receipts from the vault like, here's the proof. Streaming live with that Fago splash. Turn your legacy to juggalo trash in a flash. You can famous. In your mid-sentence, roll so sharp. Turn your pawns to confession. Swills edition where the truth get dangerous. Chat so raw, just blink in the flame, you're famous. Be your mid-sentence, roll so sharp, turn your pawns to confession. Swills edition where the truth get dangerous. Chat so raw, just blink in the flame, yeah. Shout out to Jess, got the memes on deck. She be cooking up heat that'll snap your neck. If you slip, she'll catch it, flip it, enhance it. Post it in the Discord, that whole face dancing. Dave Nut on the edit with a savage touch. Drop a busted nut, meme, yeah, that's too much. She be scrolling through the stream like a meme sniper. Catch her slipping off beat, instant cipher, lifer. Meanwhile, swills like a podcast butcher. Cutting through lies, he a vibe rupture. Got fecal cans lined up like trophies. Living rent free in the minds of the phonies. Wrath trying to joke, but his mic too staticky. Swill still carry that show like a battery. One man army with a mean task force, dropping facts and juggalo night court. Of course, famous. Meaning mid-sentence, roll so sharp, turn your bars to confessions. Wheels edition, where the truth get dangerous. Chat so raw, just blink in the flame, you're famous. Meaning mid-sentence, roll so sharp, turn your bars to confessions. Wheels edition, where the truth get dangerous. Chat so raw, just blink in the flame, you're. Yo, shout out the whole Swills edition fan. Just with the mean dream, Dave nothing to cut. Wrath, you still here? Good. Barely. Chat going wild. Welcome to the jungle. He make you famous or make you vanish. Is this thing going? Is this shit going? Fuck. I don't know if this fucking. Oh, I think it's. Yo, hey, is this shit working? Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, my juggy friends? Good to see a lot of you motherfuckers up in here today. This shit is fucking popping, goddamn. I ain't seen a chat that looked like this since I was on the Shaggy show. This shit is popping. That is what's up. Well, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of intro shit since I just bored you with like 10 minutes of dumbass intro tracks. So we're going to get right to this bullshit. Here's my fucking co-host, this guy, this mess of a human.
Hello, assholes. Welcome to a special St. Patrick's Day edition of Swills Edition. I know you're probably mostly drunk to watch this show and drinking by yourself, but now at least you have a valid excuse and a holiday behind it. With that being said, it's time to shout out the motherfucking chat. Put some dicks in the chat so I can see your fucking name so I don't lose you. We got 35 motherfuckers in here, so let's run through it. I got Swills Sis Jess. We got Lord Byron 304, Pixie 6660. Dev Evolve is also in the chat. Whoop, whoop. George Hotman's in the chat. Misery 420's in the chat. Precious Juggalos. Little Tappy's in the chat. We got also Bobby Waters. Chaz is in the spat. Shout out to Bobby and Chaz show. Hopefully they'll stop getting boring and get better. We can only hope. Jello Nate's in the chat, motherfuckers. Shout out Jelly Nate. Taffy's cat, Milton. Meow. Shout out all the cats in the alleyways. And all the dogs shitting in the alleyways as well. And Hammer for All, I think that's what your name is. GG Gacy 665 is also in the chat. We have Don Chaos. What up, Don? Whoop, whoop. He's also in the chat. Demise Omega is also in the chat. Lenny Clark is here as well, present with Chu Man Fu. Rand Ohm Cats is also here, present. Hoo-ha. Nick Gurr is also in the chat. 187. D. Mike Allen said, yo, Cooley Ford is also in here. Hams is also in the chat as well. Behalf of Matt is also in the chat. Matt Britton, whoop, whoop. Shout out G17 Glizzy Gang. And it looks like that's everybody.
It's a fucking helly list of motherfucking shout outs. And you didn't really even fuck that many of them up this episode, so that's good. I'm digging
Just because you didn't interrupt me, asshole.
I was going to, though, because you fucked up a few of them. But that's all right. That's all right. There's a lot of shit going on. Hey, first off, Wrath of motherfucking God, my homeboy, my motherfucking Goomba from another Woomba. I just want to say, you fucking murked Jay Bazaar on that last rap battle. And Jay, he was a great guest. First of all, shout out JBIZR. Yeah, Jay Bizzle. Great fucking guest. We had a awesome time. He did his little freestyle thing. And I know he says, hey, shout out Zach the Terror for, damn, he said, I feel like Wrath been practicing. You know?
Shout out Zach the Terror. I didn't see you. You must have just got here.
I will tell you what, but I made that little short, or made the video clip of the rap battle, and I had a few people, some former guests even that were on, that was like, yo, I want to come back on again and talk to you guys about some things I'm doing and this and that, but they're like, I'm not battling Wrath. That motherfucker's hot. I was like, yeah, you might want to wait for him to cool down for you start fucking around. So shout the fuck out.
We're warming up, asshole.
Yeah,
I don't just mean with the battle rapping. A lot of big things coming up.
Yeah, you just dropped a video and shit. We're going to get to all that shit. I got a whole list of bullshit to talk about. I'm going to try to switch some things up too, because, get some different guests on, not just, musical guests, get involved with some other people. We got Dev Evolve coming on fucking Friday. That's going to be a great time with Tooth, another Toothache takeover. We're going to try not to have him scream. Yeah, we're not going to, we'll see how it goes. Whatever. Fucking it up.
Not let Tooth fuck it up, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, you're right. Right. Not let fucking Tooth fuck it up.
Fuck you, asshole.
But also, I want to say, like Jay Bizarre, great guest. And, he spit some shit, and we played a couple of his shits, and we did a little polio in the chat. And it was right around 50-50 for like Jay Bizarre's shit, right? Whether they was feeling on Jay Bizarre or not. And one thing I wanna point out about the Jay, we didn't play his best song. All right. So I just wanna take 5 minutes to play a motherfucking Jay Bizarre track. Like I'm leftover, like it's some leftover shit from last week that we didn't play, or from Tuesday, or from Friday. When was that? Is it Friday?
Yeah, asshole. Tuesday today.
Why does today feel like Friday?
Because you got an axe in your head and half your brain is probably severed, and you smoke dingleberry crack.
That makes so much fucking sense, dude. Listen. Oh, did they just drop them on the Shagamis show? Send me some shit, Chew. Send me some links so I can look cool and in the loop with shit.
Yeah, Chew. Send us some links that ain't gonna suck.
Yeah, send us ones that aren't bullshit. Don't be sending me none of that bullshit stuff. But let's just relive 5 minutes of Jay Bizarre. And then I'll never talk him ever again. I'll never talk about him ever again. I promise. Maybe I'll talk about him a little bit. This is one that my man's has with Billy motherfucking D of Clockwork E. And I don't know how we skipped over and missed this one. But I love this fucking video.
People gonna do what they want to do,
And I promise I'm done talking about Jay Bizarre. Done.
Just remember, punishable by a fine is equal to legal for a price. Someone like, damn, he's a criminal. Probably texting and driving, hitting 90 in a 65. Smoking green like an old rebel. Nothing cheap in the deficit, wanting people to represent with me all dinner. Small tenants to big dogs, we all rent it. The cost to play, break laws, it's all games. The ball and chains are the laws they set in place. From your cause to jaywalking, odds all they'll take your cane. They wanna get your possession of born case, court fees and more cheese. They wanna see us on probation. I've been ducking the place since a teenage. Making pay for babies, they gon' sway behavior. Want your ID when you're trying to sleep but not driving though. Slap you with another 5 feet for tinted windows. Keep on grinding but don't let them in the middle. When every time they come around, they want your dough. What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on. I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time, and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price. What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on. I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time, and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price.
I'm smoking diesel, so tell my P.O. to suck my P.O. Robbing people like it was legal, and I'ma need those benzos, bingo, endo, prono, mono, emo. Milano, I handle my problems. It's impossible to tell me what I can and cannot do. Raiding my spots, stealing my crops, that's what cops do. Just a scrawny Ronnie in the costume, being hostile. Till a piggity popped him, sent him to the hospital. Despicable, smoking up on that criminal. Don't need no medicinal, this is the only way to go. Littering while I'm naked is literally my favorite. I'm publicly masturbating while puffing up on my vape and ejaculate on your leggings and run away in a second. I'm panhandling, begging while at the 7-Eleven. I flip off the detectives, I hope I don't get arrested, I reckon. Cause I got coke in my rectum like it was Desitin.
What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on, I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price. What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on, I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price. I got them flashing at me again, my tag's ended. No lawyer by fine, the victim is crime. You wonder why FTP in the deck when I'm driving. I comply, do my best, but my license expired. I'm in the line at the BMV thinking out loud. Now tell me why on my birthday I gotta come down to stand around. More control and money to buy a piece of paper, so I ride with a peace of mind. They got the streets in a bind with legal highs. You can buy up at the store, you can drink, get hype. Barely over the legal limit, ain't fine if you tired trying to drive. Won't be sleeping at home tonight. Got a lawyer, hope you got your money right. Every time I turn around, they on the prowl. Could be riding average speed, then see red lights. You'll get free if you pay up for the right price. What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on, I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price. What I'm doing on the rhyme when the mic come on, I've been doing a long time, so it might be nice. What we doing on a time and it might be crime. All you do is pay a fine, so it's legal for a price. Yeah, J Bizarre, Billy D. Yeah, that's how they got us feeling, you know. They gonna get it though. It ain't supposed to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
That explains why shit's so fucked.
We gon' keep it rocking and shaking. Yeah. They gonna get it though. Much love. Stayed in it. They come to get it always.
You got a comment on that one? I'm going to let you go ahead and drop and say something before I say some shit.
Billy D ripped him a new asshole in that song. That's all I can say.
That was good. He laid down some shit. And I really feel that if we would have played that song, the fucking, it wouldn't have been such a 50-50 type thing. It would have been probably right about where it is now, where it is 2/3. 2/3 yes, 1/3 no. I love that. And I love that a third of you are still like, fuck J Bizarre. Even though his uncles came and did the video for him. That's who I want to do an interview with, is the fucking cops in that video.
No, I don't want to do any interview with any cops, asshole.
Well, they're obviously feds, bro. So you ain't got to worry about it.
It's even worse.
Whatever.
The power detective tried to call me for an interview for 2 months now. I keep changing my number.
I don't even want to. Yeah, no doubt. Don't you fucking. We don't need no motherfucking statements out here. We ain't doing no statements, motherfucker. As I'm
Quit
just saying.
Well, shut up. Change the subject now.
Quit dry snitching and dry humping. That's what I do.
I know, but not today. St. Patrick's Day.
He's coming. He's coming. I told him we'd bring him on in a little bit. I want to talk about some other shit before we get right in all this float shit. I'm very excited about the float lineup and some of the things that they're doing. I was talking with Zachary about it today, and he's been to both events. He's been to the gathering and to the float for a couple of years. And of course, they are very different events, right? So if you're going to the float expecting the gathering, that's not going to happen. It's not like that. Let me see if I can't get my fucking shit a little better. I feel like my green screen looks a little something.
Mine looks a little green.
It looks a little fucky. A little fucky. All right. Hells yeah. Oh shit. All right. Well, this is it. We're gonna bring Tom's on, but we're gonna talk some fucking float shit because he just popped into the backstage. So we're just gonna bring him on. We're gonna talk some shit, but I want to talk some Juggle Ohio 4 shit before we get into the float. But we're gonna get there how we get there. We're taking things of fucking how we do here, whatever. Here, I'm gonna bring you like this. Like, hey, Mr.
Hey,
Wood,
what's up?
what is going on, my man?
Guys, thanks for having me on tonight. I'm excited. This is great.
Yeah. I was
You're the
hoping
only
you
one.
were like, yeah, I'm hoping you're like a 12-pack deep already, right? You've been buzzing
No.
Dirty Dozen today.
I am kind of sort of nipping on my whistle pig right here.
Right. That makes for so much better talk, loosens us all up.
That's right.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to do some float stuff. I wanted to talk about some of this Juggle Ohio 4 stuff that's going down too. What do you think of this event, this Ouija event that's going down? It's holy shit, what is that?
Oh, this is Mr. Kitty. If you don't know, he's
oh shit,
a giant cat of mine that loves to come bother me when I do my podcast.
I told you, Wrath, this guy's got pee crawling all over him, bro.
Yeah.
Never had a problem. Never. So yeah, I seen, like, are you doing the Juggle Ohio thing? Do you, how many Juggalo events do you do other than, I know, of course, you do the Gathering and, you've done some ballas before or something, or you just did the weekend, the Juggalo weekend?
Yeah. I mean, those are the ones that usually kind of line up with my schedule. I always do the Gathering, and then with the float kind of takes a whole week. And that's kind of a Juggalo event that I host, but also, it takes time to do all that stuff. But Hallowicked and Juggalo Weekend are my favorite ones to go to.
And those,
anytime there's a DCG event, I'll go to that too, because that's, whatever Rob wants. If he wants to put on a DCG, I'm there. So that's what I'm
absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. The DCG shit is always like, I know you're a big Echo Side player. I also am a big Echo Side fan. I don't really play too many other card games and stuff like that. But the Echo Side thing, like, it consumes me. And when you get into a good game with somebody that knows how to play and is being very strategic, and it's a back and forth fight with it is just like, we always say here in Cleveland, like, it's real cold on the Echo Side, and there's no love on the Echo Side over here. We'll be stomping motherfuckers and shit.
That's right. When you see those, everybody's trying to get their cards right off the bat, and if you see a player that's going deep with fiends right off the bat, it's going to be a hard night, because they are going to just tear your ass up the whole game.
Right. People that are collecting, yeah, because there's strategies to it, of course. What strategies? And if you don't know, we probably sound like nerds talking to people that like have no idea about stuff. But like you said, you start seeing, and then you got to start being like, well, now I'm getting counter cards to counteract their shit, and I'm gonna adjust. It's a real adjust on the fly kind of game, and like that's one of the things that I love about it, for sure.
Definitely.
Let me pull up this. So speaking of that, the Juggle Ohio 4, the Morton's List guys are putting a little thing together. They're doing some exclusive quests, some giveaways and prizes.
Nice.
You can win shit.
I've never been a big Morton's List guy, but I can tell you that that shit is super fun for the people that play it and that are into it.
Yes.
It's a living, breathing game. I know we got the Juggalo Ohio cookout thingy doodad.
Jugout.
Wait, this was the Jugout. I'm sorry, the Jugout. What did I call it?
Killer by Nature, CPR Bruce, Dead Freaks, Scene Loke, Juggalo Ohio parking lot. Saturday, 12+ event starts.
Very cool.
Live music, free food, and something about a raffle.
About some raffles. Right. The pitch in the lot. They're doing a $1 raffle, free food and Fago. You think it's free Fago too? Think it's free free food and free Fago, or just free food? What kind of
There's
food do
free
you think
shit,
they're going
just
to
go
have?
to it if you're in your area. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go.
Lots of burritos, shit like that. If I was,
I'm sure it's gonna be a dope time. Like I said, they're gonna have some fucking concerts and parking lot concerts, shit like that. I know a lot of people are excited about performing. One of the people excited about performing is Unhappy. I don't know if anybody is familiar with Unhappy.
Shout out Unhappy.
Loud. All right. Fuck, that would seemed excessively loud. And I like that.
That sounded great.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So Unhappy playing the Juggle Ohio. And I've been an Unhappy fan since I first heard of them. I hear a lot of things in the underground music since I've been doing this podcast and kind of diving deep into a lot of what the Juggalos are doing, because there's a lot of Juggalo streamers out there that do shit, and a lot of them talk about the shit that Psychopathic and Chapter 17 and stuff like that is doing. And I like to focus more on like stuff that the Juggalos are doing, stuff that my homies are doing behind the scenes, putting in the work, the little parking lot shits. That stuff's great. Lenny says, thanks. Now I am unhappy.
Well, yeah, that one party you said. I mean, I've known CeneLoke for years, and he comes to the float every year, and he's just a fucking, he's so talented.
He's a cool guy, man. He's chill. I've seen him at the gathering for years, and I didn't talk to him. I didn't always talk to him a whole bunch, but I'd always see him walking around with his wiener out, his wiener dog.
Yeah, I saw him at JJ when I performed with him and shit. He's pretty energetic for a little small guy. That looks like a burnt out Jesus.
I'll give it to you. He does look like, the eighth stoner dwarf and shit or whatever, but he is out there killing it. And I seen him perform at the Juggalo Day in Columbus that Clockwork E put on, and he did a great show, man. He knows how to get the crowd into it, and he's having fun with it and enjoying himself. And that's what this shit is about, man. And I know even like doing an event like the float, I mean, like I try to put together a fucking birthday party and it's a nightmare. I can imagine doing the float. You gotta be pulling them lovely locks of hair out of your head at times to try to make this happen, because it's hard to put everything together, to coordinate the artists. And I know you got a team over there, right? You got your man Ogre over there helping you, and Drew, and
shout out Ogre
and Drew. I mean, there's no way that this thing even goes down without Ogre and Drew, because even though I put in a lot of work preliminarily, doing the website and marketing and stuff like that, and then I'm just kind of the half drunk host for the most part.
Yeah, well, and you guys do a live stream I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. Hang on, I got a graphic for that. Yeah, you guys do the live stream. That is every Wednesday. You do that?
Every Thursday.
Is that what that is?
Thursday
every Thursday.
Yep.
Every Thursday at 7:00. Hang on, I had a thing for that, but I'm such a fucking idiot. Was it this one?
Yeah,
nope.
It.
It was. Is that? Well, that's the summer, but that doesn't say about the live stream. Okay, but the live stream, what is it again? Go ahead, tell them again.
It's called Weekly Update. The Float Weekly Update. It's on 7 p.m. Central on the Tom Wood Float page on Facebook. So I'm live streaming it from your page right now. So anybody that's popped in, they can check it out.
Awesome. Yeah. And it's cool that, you guys are coming on once a week and, making little announcement with things that happened. You guys are talking to the chat and interacting. A lot of the people in that chat. I mean, I always come in there and troll you guys a little bit, and I don't think I'm going to make it this year. I'm going to make it we'll see. I'm not giving up yet. but a lot of things have to fall in play. But I know that a lot of people that are in that chat are people that have attended or plan on attending, and you guys are bouncing things off of each other, and that's super dope that you're listening to the people and saying like, okay, well, what can we do to make this event fresher?
Right. And it's changed every year. I mean, for one thing, it continues to grow every year. And then we continue to try to make improvements, because when we started this thing out in 2020, it was literally just us in tents and performing in the back of my truck. And now we've got this entire event that's just spawned out of, people coming down and floating the river. So people can describe what the float's like, but until you float that river with 200 juggalos at the same time,
that's got to be an amazing feeling.
It is.
Yeah, that is the because people don't realize, the float. Well, and you guys do that 2 days? Is that how that is? You float 2 days. So how does it work? Everybody kind of gets together at the campground, and then everybody goes upstream for how many miles is it?
It's 13 miles upstream. And what happens is we're at Many Islands Camp, which is my family owned campground, and we've got shower houses, bath houses, cabins, a general store. Everything you need is there. But what we do is we have also a complete fleet of school buses that we'll take our own private buses, just us.
Right. That way you don't have to worry about getting all right.
We get as really thinking this through, crazy as we want to on the buses, and smoke whatever you want to do. It's all allowed at the float on our bus. So it takes us all up 13 miles and dumps us in the river on our own private island, and then we all head down together as an armada of juggalo ships.
And I know I've seen your super boat before. You have like a super ship that's like custom looking. I'm gonna dig up a picture of that. And then I heard Ogre talking about there's like a few different options where you could have a 1-man thing, a 2-man, a 4-man, a 6-man rafts or kayaks, various things.
Right. Well, you've got 2 days. So you get to pick, one day on Thursday, if you want to float, you can take a kayak if you want to, or if you wanted to get a bunch of your homies together and take a raft or a 2-man canoe, whatever you want to do. Those are options that are available.
Right. If you want to try the first day and be like, oh, okay, hey, I'm going to get this kayak and I'm going to race Tom down this river, one-on-one, or the next day you might not feel like putting that much effort into it and be like, I'm going to put it off on the homies and get one of these 6-manners and just sit back and let everybody else do shit.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
So, you've been up and down. How many times you've been down this river, this particular run here between Many Islands and where the thing is? How many times you say you've done that?
I'd say probably 300 or 400 times.
Probably his whole life.
Yeah, my whole life. I mean, this was.
You was a kid, asshole.
I grew up on this river. My family owns the campground, but this was my first job. Was actually hauling canoes at this camp when I was 17.
All right.
Or 16.
All right.
So, I've floated this river my entire life, and so I know every bend in it. And it's just, I always thought,
because there's got to be some high spots, some low spots, some spots with some current that comes and goes.
Absolutely. There's probably, I'd say, at least 20 spots that you're going to have to, there's always a current. It's not bad. It's not going to sweep you off your feet, but it will hit like probably 12 different waterfalls. And then there's also chutes that cut around hard around the gravel banks.
Now, how long does it take to get down there? Like, let's say you're in the kayak, you're speed running it, right? What's the fastest you can make it back to the campgrounds?
The fastest I've ever made it back down is a little over 2 hours, and I was hauling ass.
Okay. That's still 2 hours of being out there, and that's a fucking workout. You got to be in shape, dude.
Floats average around 7 hours to get down the river.
Okay. All right. So what's the longest, has there ever been like a raft of 6 people that like you guys get back and everybody cooks and eats dinner and it's starting to get dark, it's midnight and you're going, where the fuck are these motherfuckers at? Like
they're still like in the middle of the river fighting snakes and shit.
Every year there's one raft that either gets so stoned or they've, I don't know, started looking for or fishing or something like that, or got captivated by a rope swing and they just cannot leave, and they will stay out there and it gets dark almost. They're out till 8 o'clock, which all the stuff is supposed to be in by 7 o'clock. That's kind of
okay. That's kind of like
schedule. But I've had rafts that spin out till 8:30, 9 o'clock before.
Now, have you ever had anybody that's like zoned out on the raft or whatever and like floated right by the campground and ended up past the campground, right? I wonder if that's ever happened. Like somebody fell asleep on the raft and
ended up in the wrong side of Arkansas.
Yeah, then they're like, fuck, dude, I've been down here, so where am I? They're like, fuck, dude, you're fucking 10 miles south of us. You're
in the middle of Nebo Mountain somewhere.
No, luckily, I try to stay with the group, and so when they come in, they usually see me dock, and they all just follow suit.
Right. And then you start seeing all the rafts and everybody docking over there and that, yeah.
So no, nobody has floated by and ended up in the Mississippi River or anything like that.
Yeah,
luckily.
that would be me. You know what I mean? I'd be, I'm fucking just zoom right past everybody, not paying attention.
He does that on the stream.
Same thing. This is like just the digital representation of my shit show of a life, for real. Now I've seen that Kung Fu Vampire is coming back to fucks with you.
That's right, Kung Fu Vampire. He's done the float twice before, not as the headliner, but his performances have always been like the biggest reactions for that. And even this year, before we even announced the dates, people were like chanting for
they're giving you the KFV.
That's right. He just fucking kills it. So he was the top of our list for this year. We wanted him to come back, and he was happy to do it. So we're proud to have him.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, that's super cool. Okay. Now with some of these events, stuff like that, it's an annual thing and you don't want it to get stale, right? You don't want to keep having the same lineup. I understand, even, they said something at the gathering the other day, like, we're not trying to have a bunch of repeat acts and do but your hits are your hits, right? You know what I mean? The people that are there that put it on, that high energy, that put the butts in the seats, that's who you want to be there. What the people want, really.
Right. Yeah, you definitely want to keep it fresh. And Ogre does a great job of building out the lineup. And we try to switch it up. We have major changes when it comes to the lineup, but there are some staples that people just almost demand. Like
absolutely. And like even on here, the little LSP thing is Scum and Insane Poetry, Smalls one.
Yeah, the fans love those guys. We love them. I love to have them. I'd say Kung Fu Vampire is part of that too. Even Sealoke, like I said, he's the only one that when I start the year out, I know that I got one guy that I'm absolutely positive.
He's going to be there and he's going to want to perform. He's going to help with the event. And, that's the thing too, is like you said, it takes a lot and people have to, you know what? I'm going to set us up just a little bit different and I'm going to put Wrath in the middle so we could cover him up and now we don't have to fucking see his ugly ass. Okay. This is so much better. All right. Shut up. Trying to talk to Tom Wood, you asshole.
So I was here till you blocked me.
Oh, wait, do you want to swap here? You got something to say?
You got nothing.
Fucking idiot.
Has anybody ever fucking had to take a shit while they're floating down the river? Like, what happens if everybody like eats some bad Fago dogs and they all got a shit? Is there like little places to stop? Or they just like let it rip in the river and let that float too?
There are places
they could still hear you. I'm just putting some shit and some flies around my friend.
People have shit in the river. They don't usually announce it. The only time I've actually watched it happen is when I was taking Shaggy 2 Dope and kicking the creek down the river, and Joe and Shaggy decided that he had to take a shit and he wanted to film it. So I think
Of course, Shaggy would be the one that shits.
Q-Dope was the only one that I've actually
Seen shit in the river.
Yeah, just took a big shit in the river.
Well, good thing Swill wasn't there. He'd be swimming after it.
He got out of the river, went down this huge drain pipe on the other side of the train tracks, took a shit on the other side of the tracks, filmed that, and then we all kind of searched for his turd floating down the drain pipe and into the river. And that's it was a bizarre day.
It's like, why are we running fucking jug shit though? And because as soon as you said that, I couldn't help but to think about like when he lost his chain in Lake Hep and everybody's like still looking for it and talking about it and whatever. And then I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if Shaggy's shit is still there. Let's go get it.
I know.
Did anybody retrieve that or his $20,000 charm? They have the same value.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Probably. This rate.
Yeah. Poop floats down river.
These are great questions. I'm just going to say I've been interviewed several times. These are some excellent floats. Right.
Well, because if I have to take a big shit, I just want to make sure, I'm good. I don't want to be floating and everyone's like, you're stuck in this raft. And I'm like, no, I got shit, asshole. Mm-hmm. I'll just shit on the raft. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to shit in the raft. Well, because then you got to sit with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You at least want to hang your ass over the side or something.
Yeah, don't shit in the raft. There's
I'll try not to.
Floating in the raft, and it's going to get turned into shit water, and nobody's going to have Nobody's going to have a good time after that.
Right,
right. Well, if he's in it with me.
Yeah, it could just be me and you. But we'll get one of them big
gonna sit in the raft
jumps.
before we even get in it. I already know. He usually does.
Yeah, we could get one that's pre-shit in. Maybe we'll find Shaggy's shit and we could put it in the raft.
Shit in the tent at the gathering before we even got it. I don't know how it happened. It's just like we got it fresh out of Walmart. There's big shit splatter all over it.
I also see you got you some of the HMR homies here, Risk and the Ice Giant.
That's right. Yeah,
and those guys got to be like regulars too, right?
Absolutely. HMR is like a partner with Tomwood Fantasy Art when we decided to go big with the float, and they've been an integral part of not only performing but setting up. Like you'll see the Ice Giant and Risk perform, but I mean they work the entire time. They help set up the tents and the stages, and they help they'll help even part of ours. We all kind of jump in to make this thing happen because we're not making a ton of money on this thing. Every dime that we sell a ticket for goes in to putting on the event.
I'm sure it costs a lot of people that do it to financially, time, energy, whatever it costs to make this shit happen for sure. And like I said, even some of these regulars, the people that are performing, but they're not just performing, they're doing little side things or helping out however they need. Maybe you need somebody to fucking empty some garbage cans or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Everybody's just kind of chipping in to do it, whether it's the little things, the big things, whatever it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's nobody that has an ego where they're not going to be able to see themselves help us in any way we need to make this thing the best experience possible for the fans and our guests. And that's what they are. They're family and they're guests to us. And we want to make sure everybody has a great time and an incredible experience the entire time. I mean, that's why the Many Islands Campground stays pristine the entire time. We don't want it to turn into some shit pile that you're having to live through.
Absolutely. It's a different vibe from the gathering as to where the gathering is a little more riff-raffy, if you will, not the artist, the act. And the float seems a little more wholesome, more family-oriented, however you want to look at it, and that's the thing too, is that, really people should be expected to clean up after themselves and do that shit, normally. But at the gathering, I think it almost becomes a competition of like, well, how fucked up can we get,
Right. Yeah. After doing this thing for 7 years now, no one's ever tagged one of the bathhouses or the porta potties. I mean, they've been very respectful because they know it's my family's property. And
the gathering becomes like a city dump.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been.
Yeah,
great.
well, we know that's Steve Trickle's property, and whatever. Juggalos are fucking retards. But anyway, this is what I'm wondering. So because I noticed that the tickets aren't really that much. Like, how much are the tickets? Let's talk about like what kind of budget does someone need to go to the float and have a good time, to do because I know like the rafting, even to do like the floating and stuff, does that cost a couple bucks extra? Nothing like, crazy.
Like the general admission, you can get in and enjoy everything the float has to offer besides the, getting on the river with your craft rental for like $160. So that covers 4 days of concerts and everything and events, contests, everything that we're doing.
We break that down to $40 a day to see. You guys got to have 10 to 20 people a night performing. You're paying a couple of bucks an act, $2 to see every artist, $2 an artist to see them. Whatever. That's great. That's a great value.
That's right. I mean, if you were camping with no entertainment at this place, it would be $30 a night. And, so we're literally adding $10 a night onto a regular camping event, but turning it into this extravaganza and keeping it as cheap as possible because we want everybody to be able to
you want it to be cost effective. You want it to be because you want to bring people in. You don't want to price yourself out of anything either,
Exactly.
Do you have any more questions that don't involve poop, Wrath?
Yeah.
And let me finish my thought with that. Like the ticket itself is $160. You can get a canoe for like $50. And then and you can split the cost of that canoe with a homie for, so you can go down the river for $25. Okay. The cost of a $50 canoe. So it's very cost effective, and it's just so much fucking fun that you're going to have with these people, with everyone.
And let's say, like, for real, like if you're on a serious budget and you're just barely making things happen and whatever, there's got to be all kinds of, because I know there's probably some vendors and stuff to eat there. But I'm sure there's people cooking things out and just passing out food. If somebody's hungry, like nobody's going to let anybody go without.
No, I've never seen anything like that. There's definitely people that's going to be cooking out. We had Loki there who brought an entire side of beef one year and was just cooking for everybody who possibly got hungry. And he is an amazing cook. And there's, we probably got 2 or 3 different food trucks there that's going to be able to service anybody any time of the night and breakfast in the morning. But we also, not only do we have, lots of people that are cooking and just giving food away for free, but we have our own, on Saturday, we have a potluck where we feed everybody for free. So, and that's
okay. All right. What kind of stuff do you do there? Are you talking like hot dogs?
Anything. Yeah, they do everything. I've seen them bring brisket and steak, all kinds of different dips and salads. It's corn casserole. Everything that you would see almost at Thanksgiving ends up at the potluck, and it's just.
I know, right? And there's some you can get like electrical hookups and stuff like that. And Lenny says, do you got cabins with beds for the geriatric jugs?
Yeah, we do, and I use those because I am the geriatric jug.
Absolutely.
There you go. So is there like multiple stages, or is it just one stage and everybody goes on at a certain time, or is it kind of like
there's one stage? It's the party tent, which is this huge, enormous circus tent, and so then that's the main stage that's on there. But there's another stage. We have other events going on as well, and then we have contests and different events all throughout that kind of you just have to sort of pick and choose at some points what you want to go do.
So are you gonna have to pick and choose like between like which artists you want to see like at the gathering? Like you might have like certain artists playing on like a different stage, and you might have to choose like, oh shit, I want to see Kung Fu Vampire, but I also want to see Siamese Goat God, and they're playing at the same time.
No, you're not gonna see anything like that. We don't have that big of a lineup to where we have a big lineup, but it's usually coordinated on the main stage where you're going to get to see everybody.
Good.
Usually, if there's going to be the other alternate event, we'll have music going, and if you want to do this different challenger event, oh my God, what the shit!
Oh my God, my sister's an artist too. By the way, I don't know if I ever told you about that, but she's an artist too.
Yeah, she tries.
She's been pointing that way, but anyway, there's usually like that's the contest.
Yeah, it's our show. You know, we'll come on your shit. You can get us. I like the Bizarre says they're going to have Wagyu steaks.
But yeah, you're not
That
going
was a Wagyu penis.
So yeah, hopefully that clears that up. But yeah,
Yeah, I've seen these guys talking about doing some capture the flag stuff, and like you said, I know you guys are doing a little the Echo side. Like, do you do like tournaments, or is it just kind of like an open play thing?
I mean, yeah, there's a gaming tent where you can game the whole time if you want to. I would hope that you would come out and enjoy, beautiful Spring River with the rest of us a little bit. And come out.
This is the thing too with a lot of juggalos, because I tell you, I talk to a lot of people that say, I'd like to play Echo side, but I'm not around a bunch of juggalos and people who play. So some people, that's the only opportunity they get to play is when they go to a juggalo event like this.
Right. There's definitely opportunity to play, and there's always willing participants to play Echo side. I mean, that's still the juggalo game from what I can tell.
The premier juggalo game there. Yeah, Ninja with the pencil in the with the $2 Canadian super chat, which is about 32 cents, says, you ever use a pencil all the way down to the eraser?
I have many times.
Hell yeah. Thank you much. Thank you much.
Ty Condor, what did you say?
I
don't have my
one down.
It
says Tom wood is my favorite type of wood besides maple. I'm a cedar guy myself, but
yeah, I like cedar too because you could like weatherize your house with it.
Cedar is good because I do a lot of like sandblasting and wood sculpture and stuff like that, and cedar is soft enough to where you could sandblast it and make some.
Raph does a lot of pipe blasting, so that's good. Yeah,
no, I'm a carpenter, asshole.
Whatever. I thought you were a crackhead.
No,
I like it. Yeah, so
I just buy tools from crackheads to save money.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That is fucking dope.
Impressive.
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, it definitely seems like it's turning into this is the 7th year you guys have done this.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome that like you said, it turned into this from this little event where you substituted it because they weren't doing the gathering and everybody still wanted to get together. Everybody had that itch. And now it has turned into a staple event.
Yeah, it seems to have. I mean, like I've said this several times on my own podcast, but once you come to the float and you float the river, it becomes extremely addictive. And that's everybody that's come, they always come back and do it again the next year, and that just continues to grow. I know there's a couple people that had moved one year, and then they were like they couldn't make it because they were moving at the same time, and they wrote me the entire course until the next year, just waiting for the float to come back around because they felt so bad that they had missed out. And that's kind of indicative of a lot of juggalos. The fear of missing out with the juggalo
FOMO. We all have the FOMOs.
Huge. So yes. Yeah, missing out on the float, they wondered, what all they miss, and every year has been so different. Not only the artist that's come and done, but there's always something that goes down that everyone remembers. Whether it's like Smalls tackling class and the entire stage collapsing and stuff like that a few years ago. Everybody talks about that event, and it's shit that Loki's done, ripping his toenail off as he was trying to float down the river. But there's always these one epic moment that everybody just sort of clings to until the next year, until the next event happens.
Except for Loki's toenail, it didn't cling for that long, obviously.
That's probably still there with Shaggy's shit. He probably got it snagged on Shaggy's turd or something.
Yeah, probably like stuck in his turd somewhere.
I think because I feel like with a lot of juggalos that, like you said, the FOMO thing, and that's where it is that, like, juggalos live for the moment, and it's the memories and the friendships and stuff that we make, the bonds that we make, sometimes the trauma bonds, but bonds nonetheless that we have and we get from these events where I've been going to the gathering since 2003, and I've got people that I met way back in the day, and you don't see them every year. You might even go to the gathering with somebody and not run across them that whole time, but people that I've met in line back, for the autograph thing, or even just waiting for a ticket where you sit and you click with them, you bullshit, you have a good time. Might not see them till the next year, and then you go, "Oh, you, I was in line with you last, yeah, dude." That is just a great feeling with the Juggalo community. That, like you said, but that's where you get the FOMO from. Is that?
Or you can say, you spun the wheel, and I watched you get your asshole dragged through the dirt, and for a warm ass beer.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Tom's spun the beer wheel. He ain't afraid.
No. Not afraid, and I get really brave at any Juggalo event that I go to. I get a lot braver than I actually am. And like one event that I did, I'm sure you've heard of the butthole spitting event in Tucson.
Oh, geez, no, wait, let's deep dive into this.
No,
I have seen Tom Wood's butt plug before.
Oh yeah, there was a butt plug. Actually, the porn star that used that wrote me and told me that she was using it, and how honored she was that she was able to use a butt plug with my face on it. On
now, and also
Tom Wood butt plug. How appropriate.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, and we'll bounce back and forth with whatever. I have no fucking structure here. Mm-hmm. So, but I want to, because you're a fairly normal guy. I can even tell, like, right now, what do you got, like some Abercrombie and Fitch on or something like that? I can tell, like, your house is somewhat clean and shit. So, like, when it comes to the jugging thing, when did that become a thing for you?
Well, it was funny. I just finished Echo Side, and I had been working with Rob for probably 6 months on this. I had no,
They approached you about doing the game because, of course, you're a legend, and for people that don't know
never
this,
corresponded or had any real face-to-face interactions with Juggalos for years. They've been, contacting me when I was doing this stuff for Spencer's and Hot Topics.
Because you were a legend coming into this. I don't know, a lot of Juggalos know this, but the Tom Wood fantasy art thing is, you were a superstar coming into this. Let's be real about it. You're very well known, and that's probably why they reached out to you.
And I was very popular with the Juggalos. What worried me was when they seen me face to face, and they seen that I was just some hillbilly, farmer from Arkansas. Even though I've been doing this professionally since I was 19, I was like, and Rob said, "Tom, you got to come to the gathering. I want you to sign these boxes, and I want you to have your own card in the game, and it's going to be great." And I'm like, "Rob, if these people, I've got a big following. I think I'm going to fuck it up. If I come there and they see how normal I am, they are going to fucking stab me. And it's going to ruin everything." And he goes, and he said, "No," they said, you're going to be great. They're going to love you. They know who you are for years. You just come exactly how you are. Don't change anything. Don't try to talk.
Yeah, be yourself, man. We accept a lot of people as is, right, man. That's what we're looking for.
So I went to that first gathering in 2016, and I met so many people. Everybody was so gracious and appreciative of all the art that I'd done over the years, and just the sweetest people. I mean, I've been to shows. I've done Dragon Con and Wizard World, and all the Comic Cons, and I've met thousands of people. But the Juggalos were like by far the most appreciative. They really took that, all the artwork I'd done over the years, and just made not only had they adorned all their walls with it, so many of them had it already tattooed on them when I met them.
Inked on them for life, right? That's for life. That's not just a card that you're hanging on to, or a poster on the wall, or a blanket. You're talking, that's on you. That's for life, Yeah. That's got to be a great feeling also, to know that like wow, these people are appreciative that much of my shit, that they're willing to put it on their bodies for life and showcase it to people everywhere they go. That's like the ultimate show of respect.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I was very touched with it. So even though when I said, "Rob, I would love to come back and do this again." And he says, "Well, we can only launch Echo Side once, but if you wanted to come back and have a booth, I'll have you design our logos, and I'll work it out with you, and you can have a booth at the gathering and sell your stuff." And that's what I've done every year since. Just excuse to come back and over the years,
I've absolutely
hundreds and hundreds of Juggalos that I know by name, and they're family for me now.
Yeah, you're forming bonds with it, and that's like Chris says. Your designs are fabulous. I steal them all the time for my Chinese T-shirt business. So
yeah, he AIs them now.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, a lot of what we do over here is head movies. I don't know if you've ever seen any of our head movies, but these are absolutely fucking ridiculous. So let's see
They're
what
terrible.
the fuck we got.
They thought they
Love
had
this
survived
shit.
the greatest challenge of their lives.
We'd
Oh,
come through every kind of seas imaginable.
Except a white squall.
But it was only
White squalls are a phenomenon of the imagination.
the calm
What happened to my ship was not imagined.
before the storm. Largo Entertainment presents a film about loyalty.
Where we go one,
We go out.
Switch shit up.
Pretty good on a raft myself.
Hey,
Yeah, that was impressive.
I had to get my numbers up.
Oh yeah, that's what Tom told us he was going to come on. It's Patty's Day.
Do you only use one head no matter what the person is?
It depends.
Okay.
Touch my feet, yeah.
Oh, that's
they
my man
crusty
Lenny
and a
Clark.
little funky, but I just want you to rub my toes, boy. Touch my feet, yeah. Nothing wrong with a toe jam when you lick them. Just hold your nose.
His jokes are like
boy.
funny
Touch
like
my-
that, but
He really can sing like that too.
I know where this is going. Yeah.
oh shit! Hey, happy birthday, Kyle Combs! It was just his birthday. He turned 21 the other day.
Happy birthday, Zetro.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was excellent, guys. I mean,
Get this stupid.
it's a little
shit.
too late for the Oscars, unfortunately, but good Lord, that was amazing.
Yeah, you know what? I know, right? They're doing, Oscars and Grammys and fucking whatever they're doing, and we have
AVN
over here
awards.
what we like to call the Spammies. And let me see if I can't fucking pull up a picture of the Spammy, because that's like Wrath's fucking favorite thing. Is that that's not it? Hang on, let me find the fucking.
No, all of this is my least favorite thing.
You love this shit. You just oh shit, didn't you just dropped a fucking video or something, didn't you, Wrath?
A lyric video.
Fucking find a picture of the goddamn fucking Spammies bullshit. Whatever. Oh, you dropped a lyric video.
Yep.
All right. You want to torture Tom with it?
Why not? We're already torturing him enough.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's the spirit, man. Hell yeah. Well, so my my lovely co-host / assistant / life mate down here.
Soulmate. Soulless mate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my soulless mate. He does music and art and all kinds of shit like that.
Okay.
And let me see. And I'm going to pull up he just dropped a video. And I got to be honest with you, Wrath, I didn't even look at it. All right. Is that
better
okay?
than head movies?
He doesn't seem that disappointed.
Yeah, he's like, fucking, why would you, dude? What's it called? It's called Jackhammer. Is that one?
Yes, asshole.
All right. Jackhammer. It's this one, right? Hang on. Oop.
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll
Fuck
this.
AI.
shit.
Fuck
Let's roll
politicians.
it.
Fuck fucking political brain rot in all religions.
I like
It is
brain
time
rot,
to
dude.
purge. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time to purge. It is time. It is time. It is time to purge. Just give us time. Set a fire. Redesign the earth. Is it crime? No. It is fine. It is time to purge. I load the rifle with the biggest slide. That shit can hardly fit inside. I know forgiveness is a lie. Your only existence is criminal life. Take your steps, you slit your wrist so you wake up sick hating that you're still alive. I'm pissed it's cold as shit outside of hell's pit. I can't wait to get in and fried. Her clit it sticks to her inner thigh. Wait, that's a dick as big as mine. I'm sick of greed, I'm sick of bills, I'm sick of 40 payments. I'm sick of slaving every day for all these corporations. I'm sick for weed, I'm sick for pills, I can't afford temptation. My lawyer fees $500,000 just for a conversation. It's in the breeze, it hits the fields, it's so formulaic. It's in the trees, it's in the fields, where the poison's tainted. It's in our meat, it's in our meals, but we avoid the taste test. Fornication and circulation, you find out where you've been navigating. Burst the data centers and the Terminator enters. They're gonna learn to make it better. 6 years later, the world ain't any better. It turns into a personal vendetta. All these machines, they learn to stick together. Cursed with a dilemma, I think we're gonna burn from human era. A newer era of nuclear terror. It is time to purge. It is time, it is time, it is time to purge. Just give us time, set a fire, redesign the earth. Is it crime? No, it is fine. It is time to purge. I load the rifle with the biggest slide. That shit can hardly fit inside. Pixelated, digitized. I think I got a microchip and fried. The red and green and the blue combined. I can see from a different line. Most of these people chose the size. But it's like this by design. They mostly feed us pesticides. We need to eat just to survive. System failure once again. I ripped the wires from my wrist. I think my hard drive needs a fix. A proprietary mix. I feel my brain, it starts to glitch. I ain't been updated since. Reanimated with a pad of paper with the added flavor. Always been a gladiator. Glad I made it because all my life I always have some haters and they wanna fight, but I'm validated and these motherfuckers try to recalibrate it. Acting like there's some talent agents, but these motherfuckers ain't half as famous. Gotta be more advantageous. I can show you just how to change this. It is time. It is time to purge. It is time. It is time. It is time to purge. It is time. It is time to purge.
Well,
I will tell you, Wrath, I expected that to be way worse, dude.
I did too, you know. I mean, it was pretty bad, but it had a beat to it, and some of the graphics I thought were moderately good, and so I mean, I was entertained with it, Brad. So.
It was just half trash and half garbage.
No,
well, it looks like you drew it with your feet. Yeah, it looks like you drew it with your feet.
And moderately entertaining. So yeah, don't beat yourself up on that. I think that was not a terrible attempt at a bit of video.
At a lyric video. No, it got the point across. And I will tell you, Wrath, you are very lyrically talented. Maybe not lyrically talented is the word I'm looking at. You lay it down, bro. You lay it down. And he did say some somewhat important, meaningful. There's some depth to some of the shit he's saying. He's not just rapping about his dick, and that's kind of cool. Even though raps about your dick would probably be cool too.
No, probably not. There's not much to rap about.
Well, Pixie.
My struggle to get Viagra and did not work.
Yeah. Pixie says she loves that song. So that's good. And you got some fire emojis. There's some fire emojis for you, Wrath.
There you go.
That is what the fuck is up. Do you think you could do like a compliment rap battle? Have you ever done anything like that? I don't think we've ever done that. Anytime Wrath comes on, we do like a little rap battle thing. And of course, we understand you don't rap. Maybe you guys do a draw off. Can we do a draw off?
We'd be down for a draw. I'm not sure how we would do it, but
I would lose.
Well, yeah. So we could put a poll up in the chat, and maybe the chat votes for you, bro.
So, like, you would give us like a timed, like you give us something to draw. We get 20 seconds to draw it, and then we see how well
each other did. Okay, yeah. And we'll get. All right, we're gonna do that. We'll give you guys. You got a paper and pencil around you somewhere, Wrath? You're just gonna do it right on the thing or whatever. All right, I like Tom Woods goes a little raw with it here, right? So,
what do we do? I mean, we doing it on paper? Or how do you?
I think he's doing it on his tablet because he wants to cheat. You're trying to cheat, Wrath?
No, it's gonna suck no matter how I do it.
All right.
So yeah, I don't have any kind of smoothing line filter or anything like that. This is what we're doing.
This is what we're drawing.
That is what we're drawing.
This is what we're drawing.
Okay.
All right, everybody get a good look at it. And and
wait a second, you're going to take it away?
Yeah, I'm going to take it away. We got to make this a challenge.
Oh, what's that? What's going in the top? Okay, that's an axe.
That's my axe. That's me, dude.
Okay, I'm ready. Get rid of it then.
All right, fuck this thing. All right, should we put a time limit on it, or I'll put it. You know what? I'll put on another song because I got songs that I want to hear, and whether the chat wants to hear them or not, I don't give a shit. And we'll see what happens when this song is over. We probably should have only done like 30 seconds or something, but whatever. It's good. Let's beep this shit. This one just dropped today.
This one has me on it too at the end.
Hey, we the ones that pulled up to the spot and got it poppin'. Hey, we the ones that turned up on the static, got it flockin'. Hey, co-signed by the Duke, yeah, we dropped the nuke, they watchin'. Hey, bitches lose their mind when we up the stage and rockin'. Hey, we the ones that pulled up to the spot and got it poppin'. We the ones that turned up on the static, got it flockin'. Co-signed by the Duke, yeah, we dropped the nuke, they watchin'. Bitches lose their mind when we up the stage and rockin'. Better watch your throat and you don't get out of pocket. Hey, I'll step back and shoot like James Harden off the rock. The motion growing, no use your hating, you cannot stop it. So sit the fuck down, grab a Fago and just watch it. Hey, how much longer will it take? How much longer can they wait? They wanna y'all me on that man stage, we ain't here to play. And we slid on ops, fuck the mask, bitch, we slid in paint. Psychopathic ninja, and you know they gonna learn today. Hey, we the ones that pulled up to the spot and got it poppin'. Hey, we the ones that turned up on the static, got it flockin'. Hey, co-signed by the Duke, yeah, we dropped the nuke, they watchin'. Hey, bitches lose their mind when we up the stage and rockin'. Hey, we the ones that pulled up to the spot and got it poppin'. We the ones that turned up on the static, got it flockin'. Co-signed by the Duke, yeah, we dropped the nuke, they watchin'. Bitches lose their mind when we up the stage and rockin'.
Yami, it's me, your favorite class clown, Rafa God, motherfucker. Now you listen up. Oh, man, I told you, asshole. Look at that. Yami got a cosign from the Duke himself. And all these rag-top ass jumps still want to hate. Yet we all know that's how ICP started, by being hated. Now look, I know these limp dick, shriveled ball sack, weak ass pussies ain't got shit fuck to do except run to the little Guna screens on their computers or their smartphones and start typing up their jealous tears furiously. But for every crusty, smelly, eating disorder, fat or skinny motherfucker talking shit, there's at least 5 motherfuckers that love you, and you got a lot of haters. So you know what that means. I know you've been putting on for years, but now we are just getting started. Yami, it's your time, goddammit. If you don't have to make them love you, you just have to show them that you are not the one to be fucked with.
All right, that wasn't too bad. Wrath, I only played that one because I knew that you were in it. All right, put your... Oh, let me get Wrath's shitty drawers off the... Oh, all right. And let's see, let's take a look at Wrathy's chat, get a good look at it.
Oh, he did the whole logo kind of thing.
Oh, okay. That's still, that's good. And then we'll pull up Tommy's. I'm gonna put a polio up and see what these fucking chat holes think of this shit. Let's see, start a poll. And we'll put Raph and Tom and boom. All right. And we'll let these guys vote on who's got the better drawing with it. Whatever. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Boom.
Right.
Okay. There we go. Oh, that does look like me. Wrath.
Yeah, all the dicks.
Nice.
All right. So you guys go get your votes in on that shit. Let me see where we are on the votes. Man, that's pretty fucking dope. You know, you could probably auction that off at the float, Tom, for
yeah.
Nothing. I think you could probably maybe you could find somebody to give it to. I don't know.
In food camps.
Yeah, it'd probably even be hard to find somebody to give it to now that I think about it. They're like, who? Swill? Yeah, I'll take it, man. By the way, we're out of toilet paper in Porta Potty 4.
Well, yeah, I was hoping you'd leave the picture up there and then I could have just watched it, but
yeah, you know, that's
memory.
That's no fun. That's no fun. I'll tell you, it's a close thing. Did everybody get their vote in? Does everybody do it? What's the chat fucking saying? Did you guys get your fucking vote in? Hang on, I'm gonna pull it up so we can see what they're saying. You guys get your fucking votes in. It did look like a carrot. He says I left to do drugs and came back to the same. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I feel like that was good, and that was a quick little thing. I'm gonna end it because fuck these guys. We're at 56% Tom, 44% Wrath. So that was very close.
Close. It was
That's
close.
very, very close. I almost think we should do a rewipe on that. Let's do something else. Okay. I got an idea because this is always a fun one for me.
Okay.
All right. Freehand us a hatchet man.
Draw a hatchet man?
Draw a hatchet man. Freehand us one.
Okay.
Just from complete memory of, okay, well, you've probably drawn a bunch of them, so now I'm giving you the advantage here. But I always feel like when people are whipping them, whenever I try to draw one, there's always like one foot that's out of place, or the hair looks fucked up, or I made the fucking nose too big, something with it. And plus, you can do any kind of variant that you want, whatever you think the chat will like.
Variant?
Whatever, yeah.
Too late now.
Oh shit! All right, hey, I gotta. You know what? There was a super chat from Misery 420. Shout out to the Gangsta Flordelette that stole my heart. And warmed to hear an icy cold Canada, but I can't see her ever. Oh, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure. I'm sure you guys can have some nice video chats together, maybe doing some dirty things. Maybe she'll open the curtains and show you what's on stage. Yeah. Schopenhaugs. Very good. Very good to see you. What's our time limit on this? When should we? Well, it's like Juggalo missed connections and shit. I feel that. I fucking feel that. I tell you, this chat, they're very fridge oriented, and we are on it. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Let me see. How long has it been? Does anybody keep a track? Put a dick in the chat when you think it's been enough time, chat. Boom, time. All right, there it is. There it is. Let's see what we're working with. It's all right. Pencils up your fucking butts. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, all right, okay, and that's almost like the actual things. I like that, Wrath. I really like that you left the dick in above the hatchet man there.
Well, I knew I'd run out of time if I try to open a new file.
Yeah, you are okay. Let me put a polio up. Let's start a polio. We say Wrath's hat hit man or Tom's
half-ass man.
Is that what is it? A half-ass
man?
I thought it was really good. In fact, the addition of the eye give it a whole new layer of sinister feel to it. Wrath. So well done.
Yeah, I was looking at me like it had to take a shit for some reason, so it was pretty sinister for some. I don't know why it turned out like that. Because I drew it for the show, so it always fuck shit up.
Yeah. So shit's always going to be still. Oh shit! What the fuck did I do? I just fucked everything up, dude.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I think I started the fucking poll, but I did. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I can't see you guys now, though.
That's okay. We don't need to know who won. I mean, it was just fun drawing. That's the cool thing about drawing is you don't have to win to do it.
Oh man, now this fucking thing keeps popping up. Fuck, what did I do? I opened up some shit. I think I right-clicked something. Fuck.
He opened up the virus on his computer.
Oh man.
The virus I shouldn't have been in that email.
I can draw like there's some. Can we get Tom to draw some dick and balls? I'll draw that.
We're going to get Tom to draw. Look at this. We got a super chat from the one and only motherfucking Gloom Unit, Frankie, that says, unhappy, been trying to play the float for a couple of years. What we got to do to get him on the lineup.
Yeah,
all right.
I've seen Unhappy's posts and stuff like that. I don't really reply to people that message me directly. It's got to go through the float website submission order, and that goes in there like everybody else. It's not fair for me to look at people's stuff just by myself and already have a preconceived notion before I get with Ogre and the rest of the team to decide that. So make sure Unhappy puts his submission on the Tom Wood Float website, and that way when we all sit down and we go over all these bands together, everybody gets a fair shake. So it gets
all right. I'm gonna pull up the little thingy thing right here.
Artist submissions.
Yeah, it would be
artist submissions. Okay, we go over here. Let's go to the home thing.
Right down. Keep almost there. It is.
There it is. Boom. Entertainer application.
Excellent.
All right. We appreciate your interest in wanting to be part of this year's festivities. Please download and fill out the application below and email it, along with links and your electronic press kit, social media, music apps, or other areas that tell us about your entertainment history, and let us sample your works. Applications will be accepted until close of business day, Sunday, April 6th. If selected, you will be contacted by May 4th, which is also Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. It says 2025, but let's be real here. You're not going to email them last year about it, are you?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's an unfortunate error. It happens.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's junk shit, man. I love it. I fucking love it. Email your completed submission form and links to submissions@tomwoodfloat.com. Good luck, and we look forward to reviewing your work. And it's a crew of you guys kind of sit down and say, okay, this is what we're going to have going. This guy play. Is there anybody that's not allowed to play at the float?
No, I can't. I don't think I've banned anybody from the float.
Well, maybe we'll set that record this year. Yeah, we'll see.
No, I mean, our reputation of being able to put up some of the best. So we don't have buy-ons at the float. It's all based on talent and want, as far as
okay. So it's not like you can
play. So you got to like bring your stuff and want to be there. That's the only reason we're going to have you, is because you want to be part of it and want to build something with us. Buying on is not going to work. So
right, and it's got to be probably a mixture of what you guys want to see, what you think that the people are coming are going to want to see. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of things factor into it,
Right.
Oh yeah. There we go. So yeah, Frankie, let's get Unhappy's press kit. Actually, I did just play the little video of him. We're very familiar. We've been in Unhappy's rabbit hole a little bit today.
No, and when I seen of Unhappy's video right there, I thought it sounded great.
Yeah. Unhappy has been making a little bit of noise the past year or so. He won the team MUJ Midwest United Juggalos do a thing they call the trash fire. That shit's trash, that shit fire, where they let people in the chat vote for artists that submit their things, and Unhappy won that last year. So congrats him still on that.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
So he's definitely been making some noise with it. If I go here to artists, if I click artists, what are we going to see? The same ones that are already up there? Okay.
Now there will be more that's going to be shown up there by Thursday. And so as we continue to lock them in and sign contracts, we'll continue to post them on this page. So just check back regularly. You'll see more and more that's going to be coming to it.
All right. I dig that. We're back out of this one. As far as events go, what do we got here? The Homage to the River Gods Party.
Right. The Homage to the River Gods Party is how we start off every float. As everybody piles in and gets their camp set up, we'll be kicking off the main party. And the Homage to the River Gods is literally something from my childhood. And me and my brother and my cousin used to float the Spring River as kids. And even when we got into our teens, we would go and we would start, we'd take beer and booze and we'd get into these crazy adventures on the river. But we would throw
Correct.
50 cents to the river, just like to cross the river Styx back, through Greek mythology.
Absolutely. Okay.
The river gods for safe passage and a successful adventure, and that's what was the. What was the?
It also looks like you have a little Juggalo karaoke thing.
Yes, yeah. Once the party starts off, we kick it off, and the Ice Giant and Risk are usually the hosts to this party because they do an amazing job. And so yeah, we'll get up there and do some Jugaoki, and everybody has just a fucking amazing time, and everybody usually stays up till 4 or 5 o'clock. Even though we have to float the river the next day at 10, so you're going to get a few hours of sleep, and then we're jumping on those buses, and we're going to hit Spring River full steam the next morning.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's still some people there that pull the all-nighters. You're excited about being there, and you're having a good time. But I would guess that you don't want to be feeling that you don't want to be up for 42 hours and be going down that that river with the sun blazing on you, and I could just imagine that would be great. Have you ever wore a GoPro on your forehead going down the river?
I have not. I have a GoPro. I've just never used it.
It's not waterproof.
It is waterproof.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. See, shut up, asshole, for I mute you. Saying dumb shit like his camera's not waterproof. Well, you think he's some kind of fucking person that doesn't have a waterproof camera? He just told you he lives in the fucking river, dude.
I
probably got
like
swamp
you,
ass
asshole.
all the time. Whatever. Let's just move on with the shit because now you're fucking pissing me off. The Float Queen 2026. That's a cool one, right?
Yeah, the Float Queen is always a crowd favorite. We usually have a big turnout for that. That usually happens on Friday night. May go down Thursday night this year. I'm not sure where it's going to go. But right now we have it for Thursday night. And that's usually you never know what's going to happen at these events. Sometimes they get pretty risque. Last year we had some, I don't know, we had some really crazy shit to go down at the Float Queen pageant. And
like what? Like what do you mean? Like what?
Oh, you haven't heard of Gape Fago? Have you
The
heard
Legend of Fago Gape? No, I've
Yes.
never heard that. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay,
That went
all
down
right.
last year at the event. My poor cousin that actually his family.
Your poor normie cousin.
Yes.
Oh my
I made
goodness.
I made him a judge at this event. And I had no idea what was going to befall this poor bastard before the end of that event. But when the one contestant came up and Gape Fago became the legend that it is now for everybody. He was there to witness that and was thoroughly entertained by it and shocked at the same time. So
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they're thoroughly entertained, but also completely blown the fuck back. Oh, you know what? I forgot we had this poll going. Everybody get their vote in for the Hatchet Mans. We had that going. I'm going to shut that down while we're fucking doing this. But we got 73% for Tom's Half-Ass Man and 27% for Wrath's Hat Shit Man. So that's all right. That was still good. That was good.
Not bad.
That was good. It was a good some stiff competition here. So Juggalo Pictionary.
Juggalo Pictionary. This is something that I've wanted to do because I love Pictionary, but I
felt like we just done it just now.
Yeah, it was very similar to that. But
okay.
I wanted to do it with Juggalo themed events, kind of like we just did.
Mm-hmm.
And then watch out, cat. So anyway, I got the rep.
Do you want me to start making some sound effects that are like some infrasound shit that like we can't hear it, but it'll drive your cat nuts? If I'd have known you was gonna have a cat here, I'd have been a little more ready. Yeah,
just torture his cat. That would be a good move.
Let me tell you, you whip that Hatchet Man together pretty good, but your average person drawing a Hatchet Man, it doesn't always come out that great. It's a real weird one to draw, just because of the angles and the proportions of things and whatever.
Right. No doubt. But Juggalo Pictionary, Replicon Radio put that together. I've actually tasked those boys with putting together a Pictionary event for my float, and they put together this one or the one last year, and it was by far my favorite event of any competition that I've ever done at DCG.
Nobody stuck a Faygo in their pussy at the Juggalo Pictionary. Okay. All right.
It was a really good time. So I'm looking forward to it again this year. And I'm sure there's going to be, I mean, we had a huge turnout for it last year, but I think there'll be a line out the back of the tent to try to play it again this year after everybody's seen how much fun we had.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the stuff with like, your average Juggalo drawing shit isn't, they're not as talented, but that's so dope. And you know what? I love the Replicon dudes. Let's talk about these guys for just a second. They are doing the Replicon Radio Awards that, where they, people go and vote and give out different awards for,
best
album of the year, podcast of the year, event of the year, right. Even. So shout out Replicon Radio for doing all of that shit. And you know what? Let me just go over here right here, because I seen this video of Freaky P earlier. Wait, can you guys hear this?
Too. It's disturbing.
He is whoa!
Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, no reservation.
Oh, gee, yeah, he's just like right in there.
Yeah,
and that's nice that I can see all his friends' shoes under there, and at least he's facing the board instead of not facing the board and taking his chances with it.
Right. And he's not yanking on it either. Look how gingerly he lets it go. I mean,
yeah,
elegant.
Jeez, I gotta turn that off because I'm getting aroused.
Yeah, I'm getting ideas now. He's wishing he was in one of those little rabbit holes.
Well, Wrath, I always do the show in my underwear, so I'm half naked anyway, and that was just that was arousing me a little bit.
That took you over the top, didn't it, asshole?
Yeah. Shout out Replicon Radio for that. And then we have the Quest for Shangri-La tournament, which, of course, is pretty self-explanatory.
Yep. There's our boy Scene Loke right there in the middle of it, too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Not only do our performers, perform, they come out and they will float the river with us. They play the tournaments with us. They're right out there with everybody, and that's one of my favorite parts.
Oh my God, I would just love to beat Scum at the Quest for Shangri-La. Could you imagine the shit talking rights that you would have there? One thing with Quest as opposed to Echo Side, because I know people that don't know and they just hear these games and they probably assume, but Quest is a completely different game from Echo Side.
Absolutely.
There's minimal strategy involved, and it has a lot to do with luck, shit like that. But it's fun to play for sure. And of course, and the Echo Side.
Right.
With very special guest hosts and judges. All right.
Yeah, that's still to be announced.
When we play here, we play Echo Side at home here. We have a lot of house rules with shit and put our own little special tweaks on the game, just to kind of keep it fresh. So I always got to remember that, like, I've never actually played in an actual tournament, but I know that what the tournament rules are, and it's different. A lot of things are different. You got to play a different game. I like this, the Natural State Wrestling.
Right. Natural State Wrestling. We had them here for the first year last year, and that was a fan favorite. That went over. I wasn't sure how wrestling was going to go over, but I should have known with my Juggalo, fans, that wrestling was going to go over great. And the best thing, and I grew up on wrestling. I grew up with WWE and Mid-South Wrestling and all that stuff. Was a big fan of it. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't sure how shitty this was going to be when it got there. If it was going to be kind of half-assed or something.
I'll be out right now. I've been to some smaller wrestling promotions that are like in the basement of a church, some local stuff.
Right.
And where you're like real bored with it. It's just not what's happening. And sometimes you go to a little event like that and you're like, oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. When that guy fucking rolled out of the ring and spit his teeth out right in front of me, that was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, that very much so when it came to Natural State Wrestling, because some of this stuff that they did at this was I've never seen anything like it. Not only was it, some of it was bloody as hell and super violent, like ultra violent. But
right, and Juggalos love they love the gore.
But
they
there
love
was
it.
funny shit too. Like some of the stuff that went on, Swill, was like this one dude that hadn't bathed in a year. His stink was his superpower, and he was like coming off the top rope and just burying people's faces into this sweaty, nappy fucking armpit, and it was so hilarious. But
look, now he's on my show.
Yes, he is
wearing a mask.
Hey.
Dude, the chat can smell you. That's how bad this fucking. Yeah, they love the gore. So, do you follow JCW?
Yeah, I follow JCW. In fact, I've met so many of the wrestlers from JCW, like Danny Mo. I've messaged her on a regular basis. And she
you ever do anything dirty with her?
No,
okay,
no.
It's inappropriate. Inappropriate question. Never mind. Strike that one from. All right, strike that.
Not suitable for work, asshole.
What about Mickey Knuckles? Has Mickey Knuckles ever kind of like abused you, like I see her do to people? Has she ever twisted Tom Wood's wood?
No. All of them. In fact, when you get to my age, Will, people seem to be super respectful of me, even when they shouldn't be. They could probably get away with a lot more. But the fact that I'm so old, they just like, he's a statesman.
Wait, how old are you? Because hang on a second, let me pull you and let me take a guess. Chat, start just guessing some ages and don't go Google it, because when I look at a guy like Tom Wood, I see somebody that's between the ages of 31 and 65. Am I right?
You nailed it. Yes, that's it.
Dude, I should be working at the fucking fair. I should be working at the carnival guessing ages. I tell you. Yeah, the wrestling thing, JCW has totally been great for me recently. I've really been getting into it. It lost me for a while. I like the old school. I've been gathering for a long time, so I always liked going in and seeing a lot of the hardcore shit. And I've seen some people that were legends when I was a kid, Roddy Piper and Jake the Snake and Greg the Hammer and, some of these guys and, that were heroes. And I love what JCW is doing, where they kind of, they get some of these people, they got some vets in there, bring some new blood in. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got some guesses from the chat here. You just let me know if anybody hits it.
So do you want me to let you know if someone nails it on the head, right?
Let's see. We got 72. 72.
No, not 72.
Okay, all right. Cloud Check says 52.
Nope.
Trickster says 47.
Nope.
Mr. Eve hit it with the 51.
No.
He said
45.
53?
Nope.
All right. Pixie hit it with the 44.
No.
All right. PJ, 55.
Nope.
Also hit it with the 58.
Nope.
69.
No.
17. Okay, Jesus Christ, we give up. How fucking old are you, dude? Jesus.
I'm not going to tell you. I would have told you. I would have told you if you would have said it.
Oh, okay. I'm getting these goddamn chat fucking assholes aren't even guessing real numbers. They could go back through. They could logically deduce how old you are by just going through the nose. And they're still guessing these crazy.
You're jugglers. You think they're going to fucking deduct and guess?
What am I expecting? I expect way too much. Way too much. Okay.
They're still writing the same numbers.
Boob is, I think they're still writing the same numbers. They're not even learning from their mistake. Oh, what a bunch of fucking idiots, man.
It's your chat. You taught them to be that way, not me.
They learned it from watching you, Rand.
All right. No, someone guessed it. I see it in the chats.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Now we got to guess who guessed it in the chat, Swill.
Okay, go for it.
48.
Pixie got it. Great. The PJ got the. How are we going to know if we get how?
You got a large Tom Wood's face, and when he winces, that's when we know we got it right.
Let's see. I like their. I'm just gonna say he's 37. Fuck it.
37. Holy shit, no.
That's good, right? What do we gotta saw you open and count the rings?
No, Master Grasso is the one that got it.
Oh,
he was
snap.
the right guess. Good job.
Oh, congrats, Master Grasso.
Mm-hmm.
You win a fucking 5-minute timeout. One of my mods time him the fuck out.
Ban him.
All right. Yeah, fucking ban him from the chat. Anyway, congrats, Master Grasso. On your you got it right on the 9th guess, and that's pretty damn good that you stayed out of double digits.
That's true.
So the wrestling shit's awesome. JCW's been killing it, and that's dope that you guys have these guys that come in, and some of that shit is brutal. So you got some guys come in willing to actually bleed for the float, and that's great.
No, it's been great. And I'm so excited to have those guys coming back again. In fact, we are starting an event specifically for the float from Natural State. So there'll be like a float championship bout that is going to be crazy.
Okay, awesome. And then I'm seeing here a kickball tournament.
Yes, Replicon wanted to do this last year. Unfortunately, it was hot as fuck the entire time, and so nobody went up there to the kickball field and wanted to play. But this year we're hoping it's going to be a little bit milder. Everybody will have their chance to get up there, and there's an entire field up there that is made just for sports, whether it's volleyball,
a soccer field. Okay, all right,
all that shit is all available at the camp too.
Oh my God, why did I just get this vision in my head of Freaky P sitting on the pitcher's mound with a kickball and like nobody coming around, or maybe like one of the other Replicon guys are there and he's got his hands in his pocket and he's kicking dirt going,
he's trying to kick the ball, trying to get people to show up, and they're just kicking the ball to each other, like getting hot and sweaty.
all sad and shit. Like everybody said they would come, and no, nobody fucking came. All right, that's awesome. Good. I hope the kickball game turns out fucking great. You know what I'm saying? I hope the kickball game turns out good, because
I like seeing those boys from Replicon win. I mean, Paul and Dead Body Man and Rue, those guys, they come out, they'll do whatever we need to do at the float to help it succeed. And when one of their events kicks off, like Pictionary did last year, and it's you could just see how proud they are that one of their events has just killed. Like
just to have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just to fucking have fun with it. The chat has been hound dogging about the motherfucking fridge forever. I'm gonna put on some head movies so you could contemplate giving us a fridge tour. We'll see what happens, I guess, He's
like, what the fuck? Give a what tour?
How long is this going to take?
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
And what terrible crime is that?
This one.
I don't know.
That's called the day trip.
This is like great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Put up with foolishness in my class. It's time for punishment.
This one's stupid.
Take it, Mr. Slave. Oh, I will not put up with tomfoolery in my classroom, children. Mr. Slave, put this rubber ball in your mouth. Take that, Slave. You take it.
Is it stupid, though, Rith?
Who put this thing together?
Definitely not the way it happened.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!" I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change."
How many stations does this go out?
You've got to get mad. You've got to say,
I know about to Louisville and Atlanta.
I'm not going to take this anymore.
Please,
Please, I can't live like this anymore. Then leave. Peace out.
Hey, club Godzilla, I ain't tricking. I'm just sticking bitches down here.
The only thing that makes me feel stupider than watching these fucking videos is making my own videos.
No doubt. And then I'm like, at least your videos make the blood flow to my wiener, you know?
Yeah, I just lose brain cells no matter what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just weed or I was just already lost enough as it is.
So hell yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the fridge. What's Tom Wood like to eat?
What does Tom Wood like to eat? Mostly beef, meat, protein.
Yeah. Okay. You're a mountain guy. Now, are you a hunter?
No, well, I'm a cattle farmer. I mean,
okay.
I'm an artist,
Okay.
but I also have 200 acres and beef cattle that I
There
raise.
you go.
Yeah.
You got your own butcher shop?
That's right. Yeah, I've got. Well, I mean, no, I don't butcher them myself, but I do sell them to butcher shops. And so yeah. So when I'm not on this and I'm not Juggalo and I'm farming,
You're hanging out with cows.
ranching. That's right.
Okay,
So,
you're a cowboy. You are an actual a cow man. You're
I
a
am.
cow man. I don't want to say
Like-
boy because
Like this is.
look at how nice his couch is. If that was my dude, you know what my kids would do to that couch? They'd have boogers and Kool-Aid all over the arms of it.
Yeah, boogery Kool-Aid on it.
This is what I look like.
Yeah.
This is what I look
Whoa.
like on the weekends that nobody gets to see.
Oh shit! All right, let's get that in. Looking like fucking pimp ass Indiana Jones and shit. Hell yeah!
Like Texas Walker Ranger or something.
So
Holy shit! Holy shit! Is that like a weight bar and shit over there? Is that a little curl bar
that's my
over there?
that's my setup bench. That's why I look. People want to see my shirt off at the float. That bench right there makes it happen right there.
At the float, we want to see your shirt off right now, dude. You show us that
No,
fucking.
not me.
Come on, get naked for us, dude. What the
Speak for
fuck,
yourself.
man?
No.
Whatever. Okay, you got to come to. Okay, I like this one. You got to come to the float if you want to see Tom naked. That's
Naked.
what this comes down to.
I mean, just shirt off is going to happen on both floats, pretty much.
That's what naked.
That's a selling point.
Yeah.
I usually don't wear a shirt when I get in the river and swim. So
Okay, now a ticket for the float comes with like an oil-less wrestling match with Tom Wood or something, right? Did I see that somewhere on there? No.
No, I mean if you bitch hard enough, I will probably put some oil on your back for no extra charge.
It comes with free suntan lotion,
Free lotion.
applications by Tom and Ogre.
Tom and Ogre
You don't
will
know
put
who you're
lotion
gonna
on the
get,
spot
though,
you
so.
can't reach.
Yeah.
Well, your admission fee.
Bizarre says he rocks a Speedo downriver.
No,
Well, I could
I-
imagine he's probably got some like 1980s basketball player swim trunks that he wears that, because you want to be able to move, right? You don't want to, it's not like you want to be completely in a thong, but it's also like you're not wearing parachute pants to fucking go down the river.
I mean, it's scary how dangerously close you are to being exactly right. I mean, I have some swim trunks that we call them, but they look very much almost like coach's shorts that you see.
Right, the coach's shorts, right?
I figured he was going to be in like cutoff jeans with the strings hanging out.
With his pockets dangling out the back.
Yeah, with the pockets hanging out of his side and
Exactly
shit.
what I wear. And
And then a Speedo underneath it, just in case.
very functional.
Yeah, fucking absolutely. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. It does, man. It looks like a real great time as far as being Juggalo oriented, but still being like family oriented and group oriented, right? Being group oriented, getting people together with it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Do we get any surprise teaser announces? Today's Tuesday, so you're announcing them Thursday. You give us a little bit of a tip, a little fucking 2-knuckle jump start on it. Don't jam your whole fist in. Just a little. Who do we got? Who we got coming up? Who are we announcing on Thursday?
I can't tell you anyway.
Then there's no point
I
in
will tell
fucking
you
having the show Thursday, asshole.
It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite bands. no matter what I'm doing at the gathering, if they're playing, I make sure that I go watch these guys, and I am always entertained. I think it's going to be when the fans see it, they're going to be very excited and not shocked because these guys have played at the float.
Okay,
years ago.
Chat. You guys guess some names, and what I'll do is I'll call them out, and we'll let Wrath do his powers of perception. He could read Tom's poker face so that we know who's. All right, we're not gonna do all that, but that would be kind of funny.
That would be fun.
It?
Let's interrogate him for the answer.
Yeah, we're gonna interrogate him, right? Wrath, you look at his eyes. All right, is it leftover crack?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Wrath detected, that's not a lie.
All right. Oh, you know what? I do have a shirtless Tom somewhere. I do have a shirt. Oh, you know what? I was also thinking, like, isn't this kind of cute? Oh, the luck of the Irish.
It almost fits the beard right there. Perfect. I love it.
Oh, fuck. He's looking pretty fucking good with it. Yeah, what did I do with my shirtless Tom? Oh, you know what else I had? Like, let's see what Tom Wood would look like in a bucket hat and shit. Can you give us the old bucket hat, lazy? I can see him out in the cattle field ranching in
It
this.
makes
Am I
Lazy
right?
and Crazy look active and motivated.
This would scare the shit out of my cows. I can tell you right now.
The cows would just freak out. They just fuck.
We just like fucking start trampling everything.
Yeah, they would stampede through every fence that I had.
Just fucking smash right through the fucking barn and.
Yeah. That's like I said, it looks like a super dope time, and I'm definitely I enjoy the awkward relationship that you and Ogre have on the live stream also. So
what do you call it awkward?
I don't know what else to call it.
Everything's awkward to him.
I feel, hey, look.
He makes everything awkward.
I love
Expand
Ogre,
upon that.
but he does things like goes, oh shit, and just dead ends the conversation. Okay, you're not allowed to do that when you're on a live stream. We're entertaining here. Okay, whatever. When he does ramble, it's always, I just get more confused. The more he rambles on things, I get confused. But I do love seeing you guys like interact with the chat. Showcase some of these other artists, talk about the things, because it is obvious that you guys love this event. Okay. You guys love this fucking shit. This is your baby. This is your fucking event, the summer you're pulling this off. You're putting your heart, your sweat, your maybe some semen. I don't know. You guys are putting everything into it, Are you guys going to have like a cow wrangling contest or something, or maybe like you ever do that shit where you go and run and tie their legs up and shit?
I have done that, and when I was planning on doing an event last fall that was called Massacre at Woods Ranch, and
yeah,
and I canceled that just because of insurance reasons. I couldn't, with all the horses and stuff like that. I couldn't. There's no way I could put policies on everybody, especially a bunch of Flatlanders, city slickers coming in, and they're
a bunch of Can you imagine? Right, you imagine getting this guy coming in and they're like,
"You're right, asshole. I lived in Tennessee for 10 years."
Yeah, he would never look as handsome as he is now after getting kicked in the face by a horse. So that was something that we put on hold until I could figure out a better way to
that was my red thing. All right, what would Wrath say?
Yeah, nice. It's perfect.
It's perfect. Hang on. I was looking for, I was looking for my fucking naked Tom Wood, and now I can't find it. I'm a little bit.
It's not as disturbing as it sounds, but it's still pretty disturbing. He's got like an ultra of you and a few other people. You should see the files he has for Violent J.
I do a pretty good impression. Don't lie, Wrath. I do a pretty good impression. Oh, look, here's our naked wacko the kid.
Ooh, nice.
I got a naked wacko. Can't find my fucking naked Tom Wood when I need it, though. Fuck.
Oh, you will later when he needs it.
Yeah, you ruined this show, Wrath. You ruined this fucking.
He didn't
show.
ruin it. He's doing great.
I
Raph, you're
know.
doing
I'm
good.
trying to ruin it, so I guess I'm fucking it up now.
Don't let him run you down, man. You're doing great. Keep your
Yeah,
head up.
it was probably more me.
No, I
than
really
him
tried to
with it
ruin the show.
anyway.
I hide all his files. I changed all his sound effects.
Fucked up. That man's an imposter.
I doxed
That man
him.
is the imposter.
The Wrath of Tom was great. Outside of the butt plugs.
The precious juggalo butt plugs.
That's great.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer.
Oh, that's just
3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
He's sauced. He's bombed.
No, I'm not drunk yet. I'm just getting started.
What?
Don't knock those together.
It's all right. Most people have to drink that much to enjoy the show.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can't even get mad at me for that.
Switch shit up.
It's
Got to be the best part I've ever seen.
Oh, it's great. There's Tom Wood's super raft.
That's how mine's gonna look like.
You're gonna have a raft.
I'm gonna have a raft on a raft on a raft on a raft. Raft on raft on raft.
I could do that raft thing. I think I could do that pretty successfully.
Yeah, you just
I'm
gotta
gonna
upgrade
be-
your insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
Like $120.
All right, let me tell you, Tom, I'm probably not going to make it, but I am really counting on some super good GoPro footage afterwards. All right, you know, some down the river stuff. Maybe you could even like go beforehand and give like a little river tour of things. I don't know if you'll be floating down before the float,
Probably.
but if that's something you do, it might be a good idea to record it and show some of the things going down it. I don't know if that would attract people or deter people.
Good question. I don't want to scare people off because there are some whitewater areas that's still, even if you're pass out drunk, you're going to make it down it okay. But
Just don't be a bitch.
At it from a city slicker's viewpoint, it does look a little intimidating, but it's not. I don't want you to get too scared where you don't try it, because I've
been whitewater rafting.
I will get you down those falls in one piece, and you're going to be so happy when you get through it. It's like, I don't know.
It's a sense of accomplishment, even a sense of like taking on a challenge or a task and completing it, defeating it, whatever.
And you can do that with the rafts. The rafts, you're never going to flip. I don't care if a tidal wave hits you; it's not going to flip you. Or a kayak.
Right. That's the pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a pre-float, just to kind of, even if, like you said, it takes a couple hours to do it, whatever. But even if you make like a little 2-minute commercial out of it with a couple of things and showcase some of the fun stuff, some of the cool stuff, maybe leave the fuck shit out of it, because you don't want to scare these sissy bitch city slickers, as you call them. Right? They're not cowmen.
Everybody bitches, even though they may.
No, that was me. Right, yeah, no, city slickers.
That'd be swell.
It's like, yeah, city slickers. I feel like he's like, what are you then? You're a country slicker?
Yes.
I've been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've been whitewater rafting before.
No, yeah, I would say that I am.
Yeah.
I was born on a cattle ranch. I was raised on a cattle ranch, and then luckily I was good enough. I drew good enough and wanted to pursue that dream where I got into licensed sports and fantasy art graphics, and I made a great living at that. And I've been able to travel all over the country and all over the world doing that kind of stuff, and I'm able to teach it now. So
but still be to live in the hometown and be the cattle guy. You ever had to stick your hand in a cow's ass? You ever done that? You ever had?
Absolutely, yes. I've been this deep up a cow's ass, which is called artificial insemination. When you like,
we should have started with that.
Yeah, artificial insemination. You have to like, you have like the semen, which is in a little pod, and you have a straw, and then you have to run your hand up the cow's ass and feel through this thin membrane of skin to feel where the cervix is, and then you guide that tube into the vagina and into the cervix, where and then you squeeze the semen in through the tube up into the cervix, which impregnates the cow 50 to 60% of the time.
Swill wants you to make a GoPro video of that too. You just like put it on your wrist and just slide it on in there.
Okay. I might have to do that. And that's not the only time. Not only have I had my hand all the way up a cow's ass, I've had my entire arm up a cow's vagina pulling out a calf that was too large to be born naturally. And I've had my entire arm up when I was a child. I had my entire arm up a pig's vagina doing the same thing, unblocking the birth canal so a litter of pigs could be born. So that's all just country living. Any kid that's grown up in the country with livestock has done everything that I'm
has had their been elbow deep into a wow.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, it's better than being ball deep in goats.
No, never had a goat. Never owned a goat. So none of that.
These goddamn country slickers. I'll never he said vagina.
Can I say that?
Tom Woods you're trying to get my fucking stream fucked or what, dude? You gotta fucking call it a pussy. Say vagina, they'll get us.
Call it a
this
twat.
is for educational purposes.
Or a snatch.
Trust me, it does sound. Some of that sounds gross, but if you pull out a calf that's been strangled because it couldn't get through the birth canal, and you pull it out and you give it CPR and mouth to mouth, whatever it takes, and it starts breathing and you save it. Trust me, that is like a huge high that I can't even explain.
That all those
like you feel like
you feel like Michael Landon on Highway to Heaven,
or Michael Landon from Little House on the Prairie. Any Michael Landon scenario.
Any Michael Landon shit, right? You just and I'm sure you get filled. You want to give away the pick that Tom Wood drew? Well, how are we going to determine that? Who are we going to give it to? What are we going to do? Jessica, break it down for me. Tell me what we're going to do. You know I'm a fucking idiot.
The Swill Bill one or the...
Yeah, the Swill one to the Hatchet Man.
Or the Hatchet Man.
Both of them. Look, that actually turned out, now that I'm looking at that, that's how I feel. And I looked like that one time I was on a real hard bender down in Texas. I went to Texas and accidentally did meth for a week.
You finish the teeth. You should be a little crack
you
here.
finish it up, maybe spill some coffee on it. I don't know.
Yeah. And then I didn't get the hair. There's a little bit of a hair tuft. You see that? A little bit of a hair tuft right there.
Oh.
Sometimes
I am rather tufty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tufty.
Yep.
Okay, she says, I don't know what I want. What about who we should you know what we should do is there any chance I can get you to mail that out if somebody hits you up? If we get Master Grasso to hit you up, you'll mail the pick out, because Master Grasso guessed your age, right? Wasn't that the one?
He did. He was the first one. And somebody else guessed it after that, but Master Grasso was the first one.
Boom. There you go.
Boom. All right. Is Grasso in here? Hey, you fucking grasshole, are you in here? I don't think, does yelling help? Does yelling help the chat hear me? I don't think it does.
Maybe I'll watch the rest of it and he'll know that he won.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely know. Grasso, you're the winner. We picked you like a booger and you won. So
congratulations, asshole.
Yeah, congratulations, asshole.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's super dope. All right, well, I am going to be in your motherfucking live streams every Thursday at 7 Central.
Okay. So would you be open to us bringing you on the show? And
oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I'd love to come fuck with you guys. And I'm interested, like I said, I'm interested in the artists as you're putting them out. And it's an event. I would love to do it, but I got a gaggle of kids and don't think I've been elbow deep in some pussy myself, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. But if you put a gaggle of kids, as long as they're like maybe 9 years old or older, would love to float.
I got twins that are 9 and their little brother's 8. And then I also have one that's 5. And then I have Zach that's 22, whatever.
Gotcha. Well, bring the older kids and you guys get a raft together and you'd have a fucking blast. I guarantee it.
All right. Maybe I could maybe just on a whim, I can talk about it. Hey, Master Grasso I can. And if I talk about it enough, I can will it into existence. Right, the secret. I can use some secret type shit.
Exactly. That's the plan.
Yeah. All right, Master Grasso. So we're gonna put it on you, Grasshole. You got to get in Tom Woods DMs, and get your mailing address or whatever type. I don't know if you got a PO box or if you go see your PO and you want them to mail it to the PO. Whatever. All right, that's good.
All right,
yes.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. All right.
Which one am I sending him? Am I sending him the Hatchet Man, or which one am I sending him? I'm guessing my age correctly. Is it this one?
You can surprise him.
Yeah, surprise him, and then or you should send him the one of me. I don't. Whatever.
No, I think one of you would be more fitting, and I could sign. I'll sign it right here. I'll sign it right here.
Right, and if you want to do anything, whatever. That I thought, sign it for them. Maybe date it. Maybe write down one of your credit card numbers on there or something. Don't forget the 3-digit code on the back. And that would be super fucking dope. Hell yeah! Like I said, and being in the live stream with you guys are very chat oriented and act with the things, and that's great. That you guys are doing that and bringing the artists on and letting people get a vibe for the people that you're having there. It's awesome fucking shit.
Thank you.
Somebody's up Facebook? Yes. Yeah, that was how I found Tom. Was on the Facebook, on the FB.
Swill's sis Jess has been
that's right. That's
dick and balls.
He tried taking balls on it. Ran through 4 of them. I tell you, yeah, she's an artist. I'm not kidding. She's an artist.
Yeah, she just draws dicks all day, like that fat kid in Superbad. She never gets good at it. I mean, she's great at it, but she's just great at drawing those type of dicks, but not any realistic dicks or veiny dicks or.
No way, dude. She could totally draw a fucking realistic one if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Okay, yeah, that's good.
That's just a purple mushroom asshole.
It's not terrible. I like it's more of a 3/4 view. I think would be more challenging. Anyone can do the profile.
We're not looking to get banned forever, just flagged. You know what I mean? We don't want to violate community guidelines to the point where they don't let us come back on anymore.
No, we don't want that. We don't want any demonetization or anything like that.
Whatever, yeah, for sure. So that is so dope. So thank you for coming and fuxing with us, Tom. Like I said, I'll definitely recommend people to check your shit out and share your shit and get the word out there, people. And if you do decide that you want to go to the float, let me pull this other thing up. You do decide you're going to the float. That's a thing that you are doing. Go get your tickets, because the dough that you guys are paying to get the tickets and do the shit, that helps these guys put the show on and make the shit happen.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. So go if you're on the fence about it and you're and then you said, what, yeah, we're gonna do it. Go get your shit and lock that shit in. And that way it helps these guys know what they're working with. And plus, when you get them at the gate, they're always a few bucks more and shit anyway.
$20.
So if you're a thrifty guy like myself, you want to be oh yeah, let me fucking do this because I got to save that $20 so that I could buy a t-shirt or whatever the fuck I'm going to get.
Yeah, right. Buy the twins a hamburger from McDonald's.
Buy a t-shirt for $20, but there are some. They could probably buy a koozie or I don't know, some shit.
Yeah, whatever. So, but all right, yeah. Thanks. Anything you want to say to the chat before I kick you the fuck off here?
No, I mean other than
Tom Wooden said something.
Fuck you too, motherfucker.